We have shared room, staffers room. Oh, schnauzer. Post Emmys, and we were talking about family, and his father just passed away, and I said, he says, do you want to come back and do soaps? I said, I love soaps, and my family. Do I want a full-time job? No, I don't. I'll happily do a couple days a week, but it has to be on my terms. And my goal right now is to make sure that when my kids are grown, whether I'm here or not, they get to tell a story about how when they walked in the house, there was the smell of chicken cooking.
In the
some kind of
Mom was there too.
cookies. And I work, I know you see me tweeting, and I do, like, when they go off to school, and I'm like, okay, I can run. Okay, now I can do this, and Chris and I'm going, what the fuck do they want? And, and I'm talking to agents and casting people, and they're talking to us, we're stupid. Chris and I going, we're stupid. All right. So we just sit there and we run through the day, and then I pick them up and they come home, and it really is just, well, now Jake rides the bus. But, it really is that time, and then it's homework. And Jake will get his homework done. Dylan will tell me that he doesn't have homework for the next 6 weeks. Or that he did it at school. And it really, let's just go through your book and have a look, shall we? And so I will spend, we're getting better at that, but, it takes a little time to do that, and then right about 5, my liver's going, where's my vodka? Where's my wine? But I go in the kitchen and I cook, and Sasha and I were talking about this, is that the whole idea of just chopping vegetables makes me so happy. I just chop and I make, and it tastes good, and people eat, and then I kind of feel like my day is mostly done. And it's pretty much the same. There's no big woo, it's pretty much that. But it's important for me, yeah. So I'm not, as I'm going to travel, we're going to Europe in September. That was just something beautiful that came up, and but I would like to, do something with my family, tour with them for a little bit while I have them home. Yeah.
That's your priority,
After you finished the first season of Venice, did you have any clue or dream in any way that people would now be coming to you to produce web series, do movies, that you would be where you are now, just short 4 years later?
No, and God helps us. No. I mean, that was the hope. Certainly, I wanted to be a producer for a long, long time, and I like it. It's grueling. It's hard. There's nothing. It's time-consuming. It's tedium. It's minutia. It's not creative on many levels until you get on set and you start to see it happen. So you're talking about months of your time, and you don't even know if it's going to happen or it's going to be, it's, especially when somebody hands me $100,000 or $500,000, I have to go, okay, I'm responsible for this legally. I'm responsible for this, and I have to figure out where it goes and where it's dispersed and where it's used, and we're funny because there's a gift in being a slightly ignorant novice, because you don't really know, what you're getting into. But I felt that way about Venice. I felt that way about The Grove. We didn't know what we, And then you get into a movie situation. But these are film people. Let me just tell you something. They're all like, I know you do your little episodes. That's right, we do. Meet Emmy number 1. But it's a whole different responsibility, and I surround myself with some of the best people. To me, that's if I'm going to give myself a pat on the back, is that I've surrounded myself with really smart, intelligent women, and they're helping me get this done. So,
any chance we're going to see some more directing from you?
sorry.
Any chance we're going to see some more directing from you? Because the things that you've done so far in Venice I thought were very interesting, and I'd like to see more.
I hope to do more in season 5. I feel like if I'm this far ahead, we have the 12 episodes written, it's going to be tweaked. I really like the season. Then yeah, I'll have the time to be able to actually take a couple of days to grab. I really want to do that. To me, that's a fun, creative, non-work day. So yeah, I'd like to.
Mary has a question.
What about the online social? You got any programs set up for that?
Yes, that's also been interesting because I stepped into the corporate world, and you step into the corporate world as a woman anyway, and people are like,
Yeah.
especially when your background consists of being a soap opera actress. So it's really interesting. The person I work with, Peter, you know, who worked at Comcast for years, in touch with his feminine side.
Oh,
And he is. He's a really cool dude, and he's. I've been learning a lot from him. We've been in some really big meetings, and people that I've introduced him to. We're all friends of Tina Sloan. Tina is one of my favorite people in the world. She's lovely, but she really is like, I know the head of Ford. And I come out of a breakfast. Like, where you going? I said, Tina, I just need $150,000 and I can make this thing work. Like, you people don't have to. Why? My guy, he's the son of my best friend and he works for the head of Ford. And I'm like, okay, let's sit down with him. So, it's interesting to be in that world because it's, with any situation you have to earn respect. You have to earn your place at the table. And I'm good with that. I have no problem with that. I have a lot to learn. So, with regards to the network, they're pulling together a really cool site, and this is where I get really geeky because it's a good site. It's really interactive. We're going to shoot out with some contests by the end of the year, I think, and we're looking for the next big soap star, internet soap star. There's some good original content, but my job is basically what I've been given is to aggregate like millions of eyeballs, which is what every network executive has been trying to do on broadcast for years. But my job is to find those acquisitions and put together a nice lineup, and that's what I've been doing. Hopefully, I got a B+, I would say, on my report card.
Well, your productions are as good as anything on TV. I mean, they show clear, and the crew does a great job.
Thank you. They're a great group of people. We're trying to convince these people to let us use their house right now for the movie. I think we're going to party. And I'm like, not on my watch. It doesn't happen. It really doesn't. I mean, anyone who's been on my set, we have a good time, but there ain't no time or money for partying.
A long day.
That's a long day. Nobody wants to party. By the end of the day, they go like, I love you, but bye.
Where do you get your crew? I know you have a lot of volunteers, but where do you get the top, the people that shoot it and all?
They came from, they're just references of references. I mean, it's really
People
just
know
been,
people.
yeah, it's been the last 5 years of pulling people together and training. A lot of them are like, our DP is a young guy, really, really brilliant, but he's a gaffer by trade. He works on Castle and other big programs, but nobody's going to give him a shot at being a DP. So that's Kevin Perry is his name. We've used him. He's so excited. He's shooting this movie with us, but it's nice. It's nice to see people who are just trying to do something new and different get really excited about doing something different and new.
We got a director for your movie yet?
Albert Alar. I work with Albert on days. And he's a really creative energy, but he's also a really collaborative person. And as an actor, because at some point I'm going to go away, and as a producer, I think, and I hope I do, and that I feel really comfortable with this crew, that they can handle and get what I need and go act. So, and I trust him.
All right, in the back here.
Everybody, this is Dan.
I don't even need this microphone. Humor me. Yeah, Crystal, we've heard a lot about Venice and the movie, but on your short list of things to do, where's the Grove, and will we see more of that sometime soonish?
Yes. I actually have 6 episodes written, but they have to be rewritten. My guy put down this whole mafia, there's this whole mafia in the Grove, and I was going, what? So he went down, he smokes a lot of pot. Judgment, I just saying what he does. Share. So we're going to shoot that, and then this movie was a big deal, and I had to kind of put things aside, push it to next year so that I do this right. Got a big law firm in New York that will come bite my ass if I don't. So it's really one of those things where I have a lot to learn with this. This is, I'm new to the rodeo, so I put everything pushed to next. So I'm hoping to do Venice. I should finish post March, April, shoot Venice, and then shoot the Grove, later in the summer, probably about the same time we shot it a few years ago. And at that point, I can have Paul, detoxed and at least work with him on his level, look at the need, get what we need, because it wasn't only bringing what we needed it. But I'm also creating this. We're working, just partnered with this new guy. We're working on this Mexican American soap opera that Ford is interested in. So that's something else we've been doing. But yes, to answer your question, my goal next year is just to shoot web series, and that's Venice and the Grove.
Thank you.
You mentioned that you're still learning, but it seems to me you're also doing mentoring of newer actors and also of colleagues who are becoming directors and producers and so on. And I think that's quite a wonderful thing. And I also want to comment about the music background of the show. It's so much better. I mean, Guiding Light, for God's sake.
I really need to stick him on it.
I'm a little hard of hearing, in fact, a lot hard of hearing some of my colleagues on the test. But it means a lot to be able to hear the dialogue.
Sure.
Thank you for that.
Sure, no, I appreciate that.
Have you heard anything from the producers of The Bold and the Beautiful lately?
I actually reached out to them because I have an interest, and I'm going into talk to Greg May on Tuesday. Because in the movie, my character is a soap actress who develops early onset Alzheimer's, and I want to shoot on a soap set and hopefully cross promote. So I reached out to Brad, and he's actually checking the CBS to see if we can shoot over there. Yeah, that would be. Sometimes it's an insurance thing. Since we're not competing, with their own, daytime lineup, it's a movie, it's completely separate. They're very supportive, by the way. Angela McDaniel was very supportive. The networks just don't want their actors on web series now, because now it's competition.
Well, that's a good thing, because it means that
they're recognizing you as a
take you serious.
That's true. That's true.
You got that?
I guess what I also meant is Danielle off into the sunset.
So, the funny, that show, it's amazing, because I've only worked on hour-long shows, and you go in and you're part of an ensemble, but you might have 5 or 6 scenes. Because it's only 17, 18 minutes that you're shooting, you have like 2 scenes. Like, what was I doing on these hour shows? That's fantastic. I love working there. I have a feeling she'll be back. I just think that Joanna, number one, is kind of
Doing really well.
loose.
Really well.
The first show is done.
Already happened.
Is she pregnant on the show?
Oh, okay, well, yeah, on the show, she's off somewhere.
She's visiting her mom.
She's coming back.
Oh, okay.
I don't know anything. Except she had a beautiful baby.
Yes, you do.
No, I mean, I think they'll be around. I think he really was for a long time just figuring, because Joanne was like, I got nothing to do. And I stay in touch with her, and she's very supportive of what I'm doing. And she's, you know, she's just busy. She's got a huge balance.
And she's a good writer. She's written some
Great.
terrific.
Yeah.
Wow.
Judy, raise your hand, honey.
She's very Teacher in
So I have a two-part question, so two different things. So the movie, will it be a wide release? Will it be, how are we going to see this movie?
There will be a theatrical release. But it's really, at this point, there is no distribution for it. I think there will be because of the kind of film that it is. I know the Alzheimer's Association is interested in screening it around the country. But it has to be a theatrical release. It's something that has to happen, and I'll make it happen, whether it's in LA. I'll rent the theater myself. You know what I'm saying?
We'll be there.
Okay. Excellent. Because that's all it requires is that you have a theater, you put it in the theater, and you sell some tickets. That's really what it takes. You see, now y'all gonna do it.
Time and day, let it go.
That's it. Excellent. Yeah.
She comes to town.
Yeah. Well, we have. I think that we're gonna head into some film festivals. So yeah, I think that one.
And Crystal, I've read a lot about actors and actresses coming out and saying they're gay, and then they say they can't find any work after they come out. Do you find that to be the case? I mean, do you... There's truth in that, when people say, well, I can't find work because I've said I'm gay.
I don't know for sure. Hasn't hurt my friend Al Jones. I think people are much more embracing of that.
That's what I would think, but people are saying that they can't find work because they've come out, and so they're saying they're not coming out.
I don't know. I would say go with a different agent, go with a different, publicist, but I don't know. I mean, I don't want to undermine what you're saying, because it might be a very real thing, but I just know that from my experience with my friends who are gay and who are actors, it's not been an issue for them these days.
Yeah.
In the past, yes, but these days.
When I was in the music industry, Shelley Ray, I met her this summer, and she just seems to, she's amazing, and she said that you had talked to her about coming aboard, and she's, like, right now she has to kickstart. Like, I love the boys, we love the country, but she's got to stop right now, there's no one else.
Well, I mean, Krista knows more about that than I do. The music industry.
Yeah,
Jeez.
With Shelley Wright specifically, I'll bring her up. I lived in Nashville for 3 years, and it can be a little rough for them. But with Shelley specifically, I think more than anything, she doesn't have a record label deal, so she has to finance the whole thing herself. But I also think that she wants, like Crystal, she wants the freedom to do what she wants to record.
That's always been a common price.
Yeah, and there's not a record label that's just going to out and out, like, let her do whatever she wants. Yes, she was proven for a very long time, and then she's had this giant gap and all this publicity and all these things. So she'd have to find somebody. But record labels specifically are not making the money that they used to make, so they're not willing to take the gamble. So for her, if she can do it, I mean, if she can get Kickstarter, she can do whatever she wants to do.
And that's the wonderful thing. If she does that, she makes her album, and she owns the content, and then she becomes her own boss. If that thing kicks off, if that album makes it and goes off, people are going to be coming to her. And then it's going to be up to her to go, maybe, maybe not. And she gets to decide where she puts her music. That's a big deal for an artist, where you can actually be in control of where your art is, as opposed to having people tell you where it might go, and maybe in an abridged form. I'm totally on board with her. She's amazing anyway. She's an amazing person. She's a wonderful person. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to. I just said, they want, Nadia to to grow a penis. Oh, now you're paying attention. But that's the point is that, you know, there is that advice that we can make one of them a guy and then we won't have any problem selling this thing. So, you know, that's the beautiful thing about the internet and Kickstarter and things like that is you can do your own thing. She'll raise that money. I believe she will. There are a lot of people who support her.
Well, I was looking like she had only like 4 days in, and she'd already raised like 50,000 or something like that.